Hello and welcome to Heroes of History. This time we're looking into Julius Caesar, the first 5-star heroes I present. Well, it's partly true, except there is another 5-star Amelia Earhart, which I got in the season pass a few months ago. But apart from that, that will be the first one. So let's look into him. 601, and well, he got a lot of hit points, not super much attack and defense. At least not in this condition. Second attack is 247, 68 minutes. Attack range 2. Well, that's a close combat, almost. Movement speed medium. Crit chance 100%. Crit damage 200%. So he gets crit chance every time. That seems sort of wrong, but okay. Let's look into his ability here. Now he got Taunt, Invincibility, and Burn, which has actually just been adjusted a bit. It has been nerfed, so, well, it invokes the power of Rome, taunting all enemies for 5 seconds, becoming invincible for 3 seconds. It was previously 4 seconds. Enemy units close to Caesar are affected by his fiery aura, burning them for 18% damage over 2 seconds. That's reduced to, I can't remember how much. But, well, it still sounds cool. Initial charge 5 and 3 seconds, actually pretty fast. Regular charge 15 seconds seems rather slow. Now let's look into his weakness. More defense, that makes sense as he is a taunt hero. Focus regeneration, oh yes, very much. I want that because that's slow as shit. More defense again. Even more defense, it's what, 40%? Almost 50%. Nice, and another 25% hit points. Well, that would be awesome to have him taunting at Awaken level 5. Well, let's try to test him out here, and let's go here and take the campaign map out of this province, and back here where we tested the last time. Continue this one. Let's do the magnificent thing and remove King Minos from the last one, and let's just see if we can use the filter here. Now the filter is on. Let's see if we can find him. There he is. Well, minimize that. So let's see how good he is when he is still not awoken, and if he can do something great for this team. I have my doubts with this when it is that long, the recharge of his powers, because that's really gonna hold him back a lot. But so far it's so good, but we're not even through the first round, and well, Tomogosen is, well, getting close to dying, and oh, he just used his taunt already. That was kind of early. That can't be good. That's really gonna be hurtful towards us getting anything good from him. That was the first hero dying, and well, here's the same place that that King Minos was, and we're already down to 3 heroes. That's devastatingly poor. But well, the timing is also really poor. So I don't think I can blame anything except that that recharge speed is ridiculous. But hey, if at some point I get the option to get him up 2 levels of Awakening, it might even be a lot better, because he won't be that far apart with his taunt ability, and well, it is rather helpful. I mean, you can't hurt him for 3 seconds at all. Well, I'm not sure how often my shields and other taunt heroes last for more than 3 seconds, but maybe if I rewatch some of my videos, I can see that. Let's look into the battle stats here. Now let's continue to the next battle and see if this level is totally out of proportions for a non-awoken 5-star hero. It is a true drawback for the 5 stars right now, because I would strongly advise to have a fully awoken 4-star rather than a non-awoken at all 5-star. They are just better at that level, because that's what it means to get your heroes awoken. As you can see there, it's, well, it really hits them hard over here. This is only a 2-wave battle, so there should be a chance for us to literally survive, though I'm not sure that that will truly happen. Well, I think we'll get some stars. I don't think we'll get 3 stars, but let's see what it turns out here after the second wave here. There's a lot of units, and we need a lot to withstand that early on, and that, well, that area damage could have landed a way better time. As you can see now, she's dying and didn't hit that many to Morgosen. But that was the taunt finally. Now it doesn't lose a lot for a long time, but now when it starts losing, it goes really fast, because all that defense you get from level 1, 3 and 4 of his awakened level, well, it hasn't kicked in yet, so he has not really strong defending. He needs some awakenedness. But yes, well, then again, that might have some long it might be a long time into the future. I mean, so far I have only one 5-star hero that has been awoken even once, and I played since the end of August, so that's a pretty long time. Actually, let's look at the battle stats now and check out what it happened here. Well, we did get a 2-star, so let's just continue here. And see what battle number 5 holds in store for this test. Let's see if he can do a bit better. It's a 3-wave again. Well, if something turns out better, we might even get some. We might even get a 1-star out of this. That would be an improvement compared to the first battle. But as you can see here, that's really not that great, at least not yet, but the timing is better. It's close to his throwing his taunt ability, so he'll drag in everyone here, and with a bit of luck before his shield is down, well, it won't be too shortly after that Morgosen throws her area damage. As you can see, it starts hitting them both pretty hard, and now that's a good timing for her powers to actually land. But also we do need a bit of speed, because she's really hurt right now, and that timing is poor. But again, turn off auto, you'll do much better. Now let's see if we can. Well, Morgosen did use her power right before dying. More in doubt whether Julius can actually survive long enough for him to throw his power the second time. No, that's a can't do. And I think we'll manage with the strong defense in here. We might manage a 2-star here. I don't think we'll lose more heroes, so that's a good thing. Let's just look at the battle stats here in a moment. There we go. Now let's continue to the next battle. Continue here. And come on. Just don't need to be this slow. Battle number 7, continue, and well, let's just fight. we already know what's going to happen. We just need to see if the timings are better, and well, if the regeneration of Julius Caesar's powers doesn't seem to drag out for way too long. But I think with a bit of luck here, we might kill those last 2 units before he uses his power. Oh, exactly not. That's kind of ridiculous. This would be really tough in the second round then, because that's a rather big wave. As it is more than half that before. Oh, Tomoe didn't even make to... Jesus Christ. And I don't think that Julius will do that either. So it's completely off the rocker. We're in for a tough one, even if we're going to have this 2-star. I think though we might. Yeah, no, not even 2-star. This is gonna be a 1-star. I'll be damned. Well, that's also a piss poor combination of when the skills were thrown. Actually, so there's a lot of reasons for this to go a lot of sideways. But it also shows how untimely he faces his abilities, because, well, this is what would happen to you in the arena if the timing is this bad, because you can't choose when to throw in the things, your abilities. So let's dive into the numbers. Now let's put one last test into this, and take battle number 8 when it pops up. There we go. Continue. And let's just fight. It's a one-way battle, so even if I did want some timing, well, it won't really change too much, because, well, everyone here, there is no second timing for a rematch, but the Spirit Sword would have landed right in the midst of this if there was actually a chance for that. And as you can see, this many units around 2 of those heroes, it was just devastating. But still, Kenshi won that the area damaging Spirit Sword would do much better if it actually landed in the center of the enemies right after they were taunted over to Julius Caesar. So it can still be optimized for a battle like this, but it's not really something that would be optimized if we were fighting in the arena. So then the timing would be poor, but then again, his earning of his ability would get faster from the second one, as his awakenings, as that is earning him a bit faster awakening, so a bit faster ability regeneration, so it might be a better timing after that. Let's look into the stats one final time. Now let's delve a bit into how he does as a taunt hero. We have actually 3 taunt heroes here in a row with the same actual team in the same actual battles. So, by far, Julius Caesar gives the most damage, but that's probably his aura speaking here. His timings made the worst outcome for Tomoe Gosen, which were literally close to him. And, well, that was his target to protect her, so, well, she couldn't perform as good as she usually would. Louis XIV's and actually even Kenshi Huan performed better, but not a lot better, because, well, the battles went quite poor. I think even the Sugar the Great, this is ridiculous. He's a healer, he gives more and more damage. That's just not a good taunt hero at if he isn't awakened so far. He doesn't have a lot of absorbing of damage either. At least not compared to King Minos, meaning well, that level of invincibility just doesn't cut it compared to the shield King Minos throws up. But it might change a bit with better stats, but mind that they're both not awoken at all. Let's see. Less damage taken for Tomogosen. Well, she died faster. Louis XIV's were much closer, more in combat because of those two dying, so took more damage. And even Qin Shi Huang, that barely reached battle, lost more. And well, Ashoka the Great lost a lot more health, so these three were way more in battle with this hero. So as he is now after this nerf, he seems actually worse than King Minos, which is only a 4-star. It's quite ridiculous. Let's see, Tomogosen didn't live long enough to really use her little item, so she didn't heal herself too much. Qin Shi Huang, well, what's awful placing of his spirit sword, so he even healed less. And well, Ashoka the Great really did a great job trying to keep this team alive. As you can see, there's way more healing here than all the way down here, so I can't give a thumbs up to Julius Caesar. I might just pack him away and hope for there to be someday that he makes more sense to me using. It won't be a taunt hero I'll be using anytime soon. I'll say thank you for watching this video.